Beautiful Rudra said, "Your auspiciousness conquers all, bringing supreme auspiciousness to those who know themselves. You are the beloved lover, the self of all. Nama. Vasudevaya Nama. The lotus from your navel is the true self of every object, in every sense. For you are consciousness, yet ever peaceful, self-maintained, self-delighted. Though beyond beginning or end, you integrate and disintegrate the essence of all things. You are the inner self, the means by which we perceive anything. You are the true form of the mind, the master sense. Respect to the greatest one who is completely self-maintained, who completely maintains everyone. You are the ultimate sun, nourishing and maintaining all beings. You always purify everything with your mighty golden glow. You are the thread from which the four ceremonies are woven into cloth. Thus you are the gateway to heaven and liberation. You are the ultimate moon, the true essence of flavor, quenching the thirst of all beings, the maintainer of the fertile triplicity, fluidity, viscosity, and reproductive fluid. You are the ultimate earth, the essence of all solid forms, by which things can be differentiated. You are the ultimate air, the joiner of earth to space, enlivener of intellectual, emotional, and physical strength. You are the ultimate space, the essence inside and outside of everything, the most subtle of the physical elements that gives shape to meaning by a special light wave which is sound. You are the ability to achieve good results by positive and negative action, and you are the ability also to achieve sadness and death, which dissuade us from these integral deeds. Namaste to the Master and Essence of supreme fulfillment of deeds and desires. Namaste to the realest of the real, to Krishna, the original person whose heart is never troubled, because he is the master of knowledge and is in action. Namaste to you who nourish the three energies that manifest the self's individuality. You are the true form of all the words and objects that excite the mind. I want to see you the way your beloved see you. Please show me that beauty that delights and soothes all the senses of your most intimate and beloved friends. Your complexion glistens like a thick black cloud full of water from the ocean of all beauty and about to burst in a downpour of affection. Your arms stand elegantly in the four directions, and your face is like the center of a noble, delightful lotus flower. Your beautiful eyes, eyebrows, nose, teeth, ears, and forehead are like the broad petals of that all well-ornamented lotus. Behind beautiful curls of hair, loving glances peek out. Clothes and earrings sparkle like glistening lotus saffron. You are enriched by the finest accessories, a crown, bracelets, necklaces of flowers and pearls, anklets, belts, and a conch, a disc, a club, and a lotus. These accessories glitter on your wide, lion-like shoulders, while the Kustuba gem graces your neck, and then on the chest there is a streak left by the goddess of beauty. Your abdomen is flat and wide like a banyan leaf, and the lines move in and out when you breathe. Your navel twirls so deep that the universe seems to fall back into it. Your black hips are excessively delightful, with golden cloth and belt. Your delicate feet, calves, knees and thighs are a joy to behold. Your feet are like autumn lotus. The toes are like the petals of the flower, and the gloss from the shine of your toenails disperses our inner darkness. Please raise your heel to show us the sole of your foot, which destroys all worries of we darkness dwellers. If you want to realize your pure self and attain your true nature, devoutly meditate on this form which bestows certainty. The gods wish for it. Self-knowers strive to become one with it, but only the power of love can achieve it. This is why even the greatest people strive for such love, even though it's so rare. Who will desire anything else or any sense of love not rooted in you? Time is so powerful and forceful that it destroys everything with less effort than it takes to flick an eyebrow. Yet time loses all confidence when it comes to this pure love. Neither paradise nor even liberation from rebirth can compare to the value of being truly close to one who is truly close to the all-attractive, even if it's just for a second. There is simply no higher ambition for any mortal. So please grant us the affection of intimate connection to those whose sympathetic hearts and deeds are completely pure inside and out, washed in the sacred waters of their impeccable attraction to your immaculate feet. The completely pure hearts of such people are not motivated by any extrinsic profit, nor are they bored to sleep. They are thrilled to be gratified and favored by love itself, which certainly pulls you into their contemplative perceptions. You are Brahman, the Supreme Light. Everything that exists is an expression of it, and thus it shines within everything. It is similar to space, from which every physical thing is an expression and an embodiment. Brahman, which is consciousness itself, is unchanging and unalterable, and yet is the power by which a multitude of changing forms pour forth, are sustained, and are dissolved. These forms can confuse and fragment our identities, or they can establish and express it. I want to comprehend all these forms in relation to you, Bhagavan, and to establish my identity in that way. Those who are wise and expert have techniques and conceptions that allows them to utilize the things manifest by Brahman, physical things, and internal and external tools for interacting with them as indirect forms of you. Thus they can wholeheartedly and expertly engage with you through their thoughts and actions in a wonderful way that yields the perfection I seek. You are the original consciousness, and your singular inherent latent power splits into three kinetic energies: perceptivity, sattva, motivation, rajas, and solidity, tamas. These interact to produce awareness and identity, which produce space, air, fire, water and earth, which are the basis for the bodies of all the living creatures and sages who shape the universe into what it has become. When your power creates the potential for such life forms, then fractions of you permeate them, coming to know themselves as citizens in 4 types of cities, enjoying their faculties as a bee enjoys honey. They do not perceive you at all, but they can guess that you exist because there is some greater power beyond their control that undoes everything that they do, like clouds in the wind, result of a destiny acquired by one living being living at the expense of another. They are completely enthralled and obsessed by thoughts of how they can fulfill their unbridled greed and desire for objects of enjoyment. You, unaffected by such things, put an end to their madness. Like a snake licking his lips before leaping on a mouse, time grabs us all of a sudden. Since disregarding you causes such a distraction, what educated person will avoid respecting your lotus feet? My Guru worship you, having no doubt about this. 14 Manus do this without hesitation. In conclusion, the whole universe is terrified by the distraction that I, Rudra, am responsible for. So, the smartest thing we can do is to seek fearlessness in you, who is consciousness itself, Brahman, and the Supreme Person, Paramatma.